My God, I enter your presence with a heart that feels anything but peaceful. It feels like a chaotic room, cluttered with the worries of yesterday and the fears of tomorrow. There is a constant noise in my mind, a list of tasks, regrets, and conversations replaying over and over. I am tired, Lord. I am so tired of the internal chaos, the constant striving to keep everything under control, to be everything to everyone. I come to you now simply because I don't know where else to turn for quiet. This world demands so much from me, and I have let its frantic pace become the rhythm of my own soul. I rush from one thing to the next, fueled by coffee and the fear of falling behind. But in the quiet moments, when the rushing stops, the turmoil inside only gets louder. Peace feels like a luxury I cannot afford, a distant shore I can see but never reach. My heart is turbulent, like a stormy sea, and I am tossed by the waves of my own thoughts and emotions, desperate for solid ground. I confess that I am often the source of my own restlessness. I cling to my plans, I replay my mistakes, and I carry burdens that you never asked me to bear. I have tried to manufacture my own peace through control, through planning, through trying to predict and manage every outcome. But that is not peace. It is just a heavier form of anxiety. It is the exhausting work of trying to be my own God, and I am failing at it. I am ready to stop trying to do it all on my own. I long for the peace that you promise, the kind the world cannot give and cannot take away. A peace that is not the absence of problems, but the presence of you in the midst of them. A peace that anchors my soul when everything around me is shaking. I don't just want to know about this peace as an idea, Lord. I want to experience it. I want it to settle deep within my bones, to silence the noise, and to become the new foundation of my life. So I come to you now, not with a list of requests, but with a single desperate plea for stillness. Still my racing mind. Still my anxious heart. Still my striving spirit. I need your touch, the gentle hand that calmed the raging sea with a single word. Speak that word over me now, God. Speak, peace, be still to the storm that is raging inside of me. I am listening for your voice above all the others. I feel pulled in a million different directions, with endless expectations for my work, my family, and even myself. The pressure to perform, to succeed, to be perfect, is a crushing weight on my spirit. It leaves no room for grace, no room for rest, no room for the gentle quiet that my soul is crying out for. I am admitting my exhaustion to you. I cannot sustain this pace. I cannot live with this level of internal friction and noise anymore. I let go of the need to understand everything. I don't need to know how you will solve my problems or what the future holds. I release my tight grip on the need for answers and control. I choose to trust you in the unknown, to walk forward even without seeing the entire path. My desire for control is a cage, and today I am asking you to help me find the key and unlock the door. True peace begins where my striving ends, and I am ready to end it. I surrender my thoughts to you. I give you the worries that circle in my mind like vultures. I give you the critical inner voice that tells me I am not enough. I give you the fears that paint catastrophic pictures of the future. I ask you to take them from me, to nail them to your cross, and to fill that empty space with your truth and your perspective. Cleanse the temple of my mind, Lord, and make it a holy place of quiet communion with you. I open my heart to you right now as an intentional act of receiving. I am not just asking for peace. I am positioning myself to accept it. I breathe in your presence and I breathe out my turmoil. I imagine my heart as an empty cup, and I ask you, the fountain of living water, to fill it to overflowing with your perfect peace. Let it wash over me, cleansing me of my agitation and my deep-seated restlessness. I choose to believe that peace is my rightful inheritance as your child. It is not something I have to earn or strive for. It is a gift, given freely from your hand because of your immense love for me. I have left this gift unopened for far too long, choosing instead to carry the heavy weight of my own efforts. Today, I am tearing off the wrapping paper of my pride and my fear, and I am receiving the beautiful gift of your divine and lasting peace. I forgive those who have disturbed my peace. I release the anger, the resentment, and the bitterness that I have been holding on to. I know that holding these feelings is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to be harmed. It only poisons my own soul and keeps me chained to the past. By forgiving them, I am not saying what they did was okay. I am simply cutting the cord so that their actions no longer have power over my inner state. I also forgive myself for my lack of peace. I forgive myself for the times I have let worry win, for the times I have reacted in fear instead of faith. I release the guilt of not being a better or stronger person. You do not demand perfection from me. You only invite me to your presence. And in your presence, there is grace. I receive your grace for my past struggles and step into a new identity as a woman of peace. For those watching, there's a special ebook in our pinned comment called Don't Think, Trust and Surrender that can help ease anxiety symptoms. Remember, this complements but doesn't replace professional guidance. Lord, as I sit here in the quiet, I am intentionally letting go. I release my grip on my children's futures. I release my grip on my financial worries. I release my grip on my health concerns. I release my grip on my relationships and my reputation. I place all of these precious things into your hands. They are safer with you than they ever were with me. I trust you with every single area of my life. Now, God, I ask you to rebuild the walls of my heart, but this time with new materials. Let the foundation be your word. Let the bricks be your promises. Let the mortar be your faithfulness. And let the gate be guarded by your peace. Create a sanctuary within me, a place where I can retreat when the world becomes too loud. A sacred space where it is just you and me, and where my soul can finally be at rest. Let your peace be a shield around my heart today. When anxious thoughts come, let them bounce off this shield. When demands and pressures try to invade my quiet, let them be turned away at the gate. When fear tries to whisper its lies, let it be silenced by the truth of your presence within me. I am no longer an undefended city, vulnerable to every attack. I am a fortress of your peace, and you are my defender. I feel it now, Lord. A gentle stillness seeping into my soul. The frantic energy is subsiding. The roaring in my mind is quieting to a whisper. This is you. This is your grace in action. This is the tangible evidence of your love for me. Thank you. Thank you for this moment of reprieve, this sweet taste of the tranquility that you offer. I will cherish this feeling and guard it fiercely. Help me to cultivate a lifestyle of peace. Show me the practical steps I need to take. Maybe it's spending less time on my phone, or more time in nature. Maybe it's setting better boundaries with people, or being more honest about my limits. Give me the wisdom to build a life that protects the peace you are giving me right now. I want to be a wise steward of this incredible gift. Let this peace flow out from me. Let it change the atmosphere of my home. Let it be felt by my spouse, my children, and my friends. Let my presence bring calm instead of chaos, and comfort instead of stress. May I become a non-anxious presence in a deeply anxious world, pointing others toward you, the only true source of lasting peace. Use me as your vessel of tranquility today. I thank you for your patience with me. Thank you for never giving up on me, even when I have been so wrapped up in my own striving and worry. Thank you for your constant invitation to come and find rest for my soul. Thank you that your yoke is easy and your burden is light. I joyfully take up your yoke of peace and lay down the heavy burden of my own efforts. This exchange is the greatest gift. I declare that I am a woman of peace. This is not just wishful thinking. It is my new reality in you. I will walk in it, I will speak from it, and I will live in it. It is my identity, sealed by your spirit. The chaos may knock on the door, but it no longer has a key to get in. My heart is under new management, and its new manager is the Prince of Peace. As I move from this time of prayer back into my day, help me to carry this stillness with me. Let it not be a fleeting feeling that evaporates the moment a challenge arises. Let it be a deep, abiding reality that anchors me. Remind me to take deep breaths and reconnect with your presence within me throughout the day. Let this prayer not be an event, but the beginning of a new way of living. I surrender the rest of my day to you. Every conversation, every task, every decision. I invite you into all of it. Let me, guide me, and direct my steps. Keep my heart fixed on you. When I feel the old restlessness begin to stir, I will immediately return to this place of surrender in my heart, remembering that my peace is found not in my performance, but in your presence. You are my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. You are my shepherd, and you lead me beside quiet waters. You restore my soul. This is not just poetry to me today. It is my lived experience. Thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you for the incredible life-changing gift of a peaceful heart. It is more precious than anything else in this world. To you, O God, be all the glory for the calm that is settling in my soul. I praise you for your power to silence storms, both in nature and within the human heart. I love you, Lord. I trust you with every fiber of my being. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for answering me. And thank you for being my unshakable peace in every moment of my life. If this prayer has helped to bring a moment of quiet to your soul, please like this video so it can reach other women who are longing for that same peace. And consider sharing it with a friend or a family member who you know is carrying a heavy burden. We can all be carriers of His peace to a world that desperately needs it.